Six Flags Dorney Park. I guess that's what I call it now. I don't know how this merger works. It's actually my first visit to Cedar Fair, Six Flags Park since the merger went official or finalized. I still have my platinum pass. There's both lanes. I don't know why everybody got over. Wanted to go to the far right because it opens up. I guess it opens up on this side too, to multiple lanes. So you don't want to be in the middle here. Easy peasy. Alright, let's see where we're parking. I parked like on the left side last time, when I remember. You want to straighten out there, buddy. Parked all crooked. Hey guys, Theme Park Mark here. Another day, another park. It is 4th of July. I'm at Dorney Park. There's Talon. Be spending most of the day here. Not sure if I'll stay all the way to close. See if there's like maybe a fireworks show or something we can catch. Should be expecting a special guest here at some point later today. We'll see. For now, I'm gonna start with some of the major coasters in the park, and hopefully just have a good day. It looks like it might be a pretty busy day. Can't really judge the Dorney crowds because I've only been here one at a time. Six Flags Dorney, I guess, is what I would call it now. I'm not sure. The merger just happened or finalized a few days ago. So I guess this park is now owned by Six Flags Entertainment Corporation. Platinum Pass, of course, for Cedar Fair still worked on the way in for parking, so I'm guessing it's going to work on the way in to the park itself. So no major changes. Probably don't expect to see any major changes anyway until probably next year at the earliest. Anyway, weather's pretty nice. It's overcast. It is about 80 degrees right now, but hopefully it stays on the cooler side anyway. Looking forward to a day of riding some coasters. Iron Menace is the new coaster here. It's a B&M dive coaster. Might check that out first, or I might save it for later. I'm not really sure. I don't have much of a plan. Just go in and ride some rides. So happy to take you guys along with me as always, and giddy up. There's no Six Flags above Dorney Park. Not yet anyways. Integrated with a big carousel. I'm gonna go find a place to get the wristband. Not sure how much I'm gonna use it today, but it might be needed. If I remember correctly, this was the gift shop where I picked up the wristband last year. Let's see if I'm still able to do that. Alright, wristband acquired. And I think I'm heading in the direction of Steelforce, Ironmenace, Possess, that area. It's a pretty small park, but I remember getting lost here a lot last year. A lot of confusing paths. So I'll find my way over there. There's the kiddie coaster. Did that last year. We'll just head towards, I guess, Steelforce for now. Looks like they have a Huss Enterprise. Not sure if it's running today, but those are good fun. So if it's running, I'll try and give that a ride later. Not sure what this place is, but it's all fenced off. If anybody knows, tell me in the comments. Oh, they have a whip here. I've never ridden one of these, so I really want to. I know Kennywood has one, and I think Knoebels had one that I was at the other day. Just didn't have time to ride it. So I gotta make sure to ride this today. Storyline for Iron Menace. Entering the steel yard. There's Iron Menace, new dive coaster. I'm actually going to start with Possess, Intimate Impulse. I don't think my friend's going to want to ride this. Not a big fan of them. So we'll try that. out first. I do love these. The fast lane entrance is over here to the left. Let's give this a go.
On your shoulder harness. Make sure to take any item you may have. Bye-bye.
I love the back row on these. It's so far high. Up on the spike. Way up there. I just love these. First activity I've seen on Iron Menace. It started to rain here too. There are people on it, so it is open. Maybe it's just running one train. Alright, time for Iron Menace. The rain has passed. Rained pretty hard for like 20 minutes or so. Didn't want my first ride to be in the rain, so I waited it out. Now let's give this a go, Iron Menace. The main queue. Just 0 minute waiting. Nice theming in here. It's like a mine.
Más rápido, tío.
Alright, just had a front row ride on Iron Menace, the new dive coaster for this year. Here at Six Flags Dorney. It's not what I expected. It's a small scale B&M dive coaster. I do like the kind of the music going up the lift hill, kind of sets the mood. The rest of the ride, it's okay, it's fun. It's got a unique inversion too. It's towards the back there. I think it's a good addition for the park. They're running 2 trains. Operations are fine. The line's not long. A little bit on the slower side, but I think it's a staffing thing, so it's perfectly fine. As long as there's not a huge line for it, which there isn't, and I doubt there will be, even on a holiday like today. But pretty solid ride. I love all B&M dive coasters, and this one's no exception. Try and get more rides on it later throughout the day. I'm gonna make my way to the next few coasters over here, which is Thunderhawk, the wooden coaster, and that big steel coaster there, steelforce, a Morgan Hyper. It's a nice little seating area by ironmenace, and it's not a VIP area. I'll have to make note of that. Time for steelforce. This was my 400th coaster credit last year, if I remember correctly. Solid Morgan Hyper. Pretty cool entrance sign.
Listening is already tired. That one.
on steelforce. One near the back and one in the back row. Still a solid ride, but I just feel like it's slower compared to Mamba at Worlds of Fun. And it could just be like the time of day that I'm riding. Seems like with this one I'm like basically riding in empty trains for the most part at the start of the day, whereas Mamba is usually full trains on a hot day. But steelforce just feels slower, and even the bunny hills don't seem to hit as hard towards the end of the ride. Just overall an enjoyable ride, not particularly thrilling in my opinion, but just a fun ride overall. Operations are great, 2 trains, just like Iron Menace. I feel like with Iron Menace they just had a couple of ride operators on that, and there was a lot of seats to check, 21, 3 rows of 7. So that plus it being a new coaster, it just takes a little bit of time for them to learn the operation. So I have no issues with that, and especially because there was not a long line at all. So anyway, onwards to the next coaster, which I think is Thunderhawk. It's Thunderhawk's 100th anniversary. On the way to Thunderhawk, I got distracted by a scrambler. Can't help myself. Ace landmark. Thunderhawk, not the scrambler. That's what's next. It was just called Coaster. PTC.
Yeah, but it's inside and it's all dark the whole time, and they have like spooky music.
classic Woody. Started with my hands in the air for about half of it, and then had to brace myself because my knees kept bashing the front of the seat. But still, good ride. I mean, you expect it to be kind of janky for what it is. Steelforce. Next up, I think I'm probably going to take a break for a little bit and then continue on. Still got Hydra and Talon to do. There's also a wild mouse. And I also really want to do Demon Drop as well as some other flat rides. So we'll continue on then. Demon Drop is open, but my friend has arrived, so I'm going to head back to the front of the park, meet up with him, and we'll probably come back here. Probably do this first, or maybe Talon and Hydra, then this, but I really want to ride this. I missed it last time. We have a YouTuber in the wild. Not your normal guy. We'll do a double vlog.
I was just about to check my messages to find out where you were.
I
How
said,
you doing?
pretty good, how are you? It's been a week.
I know.
A little over a week. We're here at Dorney.
All right.
What do you want to do first?
I don't know.
Well, there's the B&M invert
I don't
right there.
have. Okay, let's do it.
All right, we're gonna head towards Talon first. All right, this is Talon B&M invert. I've only ridden it once. What I remember, very similar to Afterburn at Carowinds. Talon, here's the entrance. It's a solid B&M invert. Excited to get more rides on this. This is definitely a walk-on. I haven't really needed the fast lane at all today. Most everybody's at the water park. Understandable, it is a humid day after the rain cleared earlier. So the water park actually sounds pretty good. Let's go to some coasters. Back row on Talon. After riding Great Bear yesterday, it just felt a lot slower, but just more graceful. I kind of think it's more like a Gatekeeper as an invert. Not particularly intense, just a fun, smooth ride. I'll try and get more rides on it later. And there's a wild mouse. One of two major coasters left to do. Let's knock this out. And here's the entrance. Some confusion with the line there. And like two paths opened up. And we're being pretty janky. must be secured deep. Bashed my knees a little bit on that. Waited about 25 minutes in the regular line. Very slowly moving. That's Wild Mouse. It's like a shoot the chutes water ride. Doesn't sound like a bad thing on a hot day. Still not a huge fan of these. And now last of the major coasters to do. Hydra the Revenge. B&M floorless coaster. Remember the JoJo roll out of the station was pretty cool, very unique. But the rest of the ride just felt like it was running a little slow last year. But I only had one ride on it, so let's give this another try. Hydra. Photogenic coaster. just rode Hydra the Revenge. I don't know what it is about this park. It just feels like all the coasters just feel slow compared to counterparts at like other parks. I think I felt that way with Talon, Steelforce, this, even kind of ironmenace. It just feels slower than coasters that are very similar. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's smooth and it's fun. But it's just weird after experiencing so many like fast, intense rides that are very similar, to experience something a little bit on the slower side. Very strange. Demon Drop is indeed open. So let's give this a go. Very interested to see how this goes. Demon Drop. Oh, one's going up. Let's give this a go.
Oh, because there are people above us. Yeah. Oh, do we all go kind of individually?
Yeah, it looks like.
Okay, so that's why it took us a long time. They just load the back ones first.
Yeah. So weird.
Yeah, no. That's the last time I'll ever ride that ride. Oh man!
Ow!
That's even worse!
Ow! That was worse than the ride. That jolted. Well, I'm glad to have done it, but I probably wouldn't do it again. It was just weird, different. And you just wind up roasting in the sun right here. And then this was the worst part right here. You get like jolted backwards as you go down. Kind of hurt my neck, twitched my neck a little bit on this part. Yeah, I think one and done for me on this. But glad to have done it. Glad it was open. It wasn't open last year. Anyways, I think we're gonna do the log flume next, and then probably take a break. This is nice little history. 1884. Wow. Here's the log flume, Thunder Creek Mountain. Looks like a pretty decent sized one. Wish we had fast lane, but there's not. That's alright. Looks like most of it's in the shade, so it should be fine. Oh boy. I just took a face full of water. Alright, just finished the log flume. I sat up front and took a wave of water straight to the face. But it's still good fun. It's a hot day too, so I don't mind it as much. I think we're gonna take a break and head up to the tavern, check that out. And we'll probably continue back doing some of the coasters I did this morning. And just kind of wander around. We're at the tavern, got some pizza, got a burger. We'll probably get a drink as well, but for right now, just a Coke. So there's the bar. All right, after a nice little chill out in the tavern, I'm gonna have a ride on this Enterprise. Trent actually went to go check out one of the shows here. So I figured it's a good time for me to knock out some flat rides. We'll have to go on this, figure out where the entrance is. These are so much fun. They look intense, but they're really not. You just get like a little pressure on your shoulder. But they're very fun rides. Enterprise called Enterprise, to the Express called Music Express. Let's give this a ride. After those two flat rides, I think I'm going to go back on Hydra again. Kind of work our way back to the other side of the park. Get some more rides in there. I think I've pretty much done every flat ride and coaster that I've wanted to do. So And this is up the re-rides and maybe anything else I see. That looks like fun. Love it. So many good angles of this coaster. This looks different. Guessing it goes upside down. I'm not a big fan of the whole facing other people, especially it looks like your knees are almost like rubbing up against each other. I don't know what it's called, Dorney Park? Comet something? I don't know. Meteor, that's what it's called. It's not like branded on the ride. Good hang time. Very interesting. I don't think I've seen one like this. Unless I can sit on the end, I think it's still a no for me. Before riding it again, figured I'd try the beer. Just tastes like regular beer though. That's a cool can. Forgot about the whip. I really want to ride this. It was closed for some sort of incident. I really want to ride this though. We'll have to come back to it. And we're back. Give it another go.
You there? You didn't get caught again, did you?
Hey,
Get
Sarah,
those subscribers more.
No, I got it just fine.
this view. This is great.
The whole park.
Is that an overflow parking lot?
I think so. Rides on Menace. We're back at Steelforce. See if it's any faster than it was earlier. See if it's warmed up.
Oh, you know, I did.
Had a front row ride on Steelforce. It was pretty funny because there were like a bunch of loose beads in our car, and anytime we hit a float or air hill, they would like float up into the air. I was so confused, I had no idea what was going on. I had to look and see what it was at the end of the ride. I think this is way better up front. The float or airtime hills hit a lot harder. It's nowhere near as violent as Mamba. It's just an overall enjoyable ride. Just good fun. Steelforce. Got the little history here of Thunderhawk. We have one more ride on this. Might as well, 100th year anniversary. It's a good ride too. meet and greet. Alright, we want to get a ride on the Zephyr Railroad. I believe it closes for the fireworks in about half an hour. So we want to give this a try, and we'll do the whip. I think that might wrap up the visit. Lovely little area next to the railroad. Got some ducks. Here it comes, the Zephyr. Go for a ride. So we were just shut out. No more room on the train, and there is a storm rolling in, because of course there is. So we didn't want to wait another cycle or however long it is. So we're gonna do the whip, and then probably grab a bite to eat and head out. Wrap things up here at Dorney. Let's give this another try. We got shut out again. Wait one more cycle. Good fun. Steelforce. Looks like the storm is approaching very fast and very bad. We're gonna grab some Chickies and Pete's and kind of book it to the parking lot. There's just absolutely chaos in here. So I managed to get a meal and a drink. And I think this is the pickup area for the food. I just got caught in the drink area behind a huge line, nowhere to go. There's just confusion everywhere here. And the storm came in while we're waiting for food. This is quite the storm. Mother Nature providing fireworks tonight. Just had a huge flash of lightning right here. It's ridiculously loud. Well, thunder anyway. Sorry guys, this was my luck for bringing this weather in. Ruined the 4th of July for everyone. Absolutely crazy weather. Also, you haven't been to a theme park if you haven't ate on a trash can. Alright, the storm's mostly passed through. Just a little bit of rain right now. There's this guy. He's got his food. I finished mine.
I finally got my food.
An interesting ending to the day as we get more lightning. Still was a great day though. Got all the rides in, all the coasters in, and then some too, some re-rides. So I had a blast, as always. If you guys haven't already, check out this guy's channel, Not Your Normal Guy. I'll put the link in the description.
Let's get to 30,000, guys.
Get him back to 30,000. I'm sure you're like teetering on the edge, right?
I think we need like 10.
Coming up tomorrow is Six Flags Great Adventure. Should be pretty fun. Got about an hour and a half drive to the hotel tonight. Probably be in the rain.
Yeah, through the storm.
Through the storm. But hopefully the weather holds up tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, guys, with that, signing off from Dorney Park. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Storm. It's still raining pretty hard now. Got fireworks going off in the distance too. See if I can remember where I parked. And we got fireworks behind Possessed and Iron Menace. And a traffic jam. I'm just gonna chill for a little bit. Nice view of the fireworks leaving. Still raining, by the way. Show continues, and it's still pouring rain out. This is definitely one for the books. show, even with the rain.